don't normally do this, but I did just want to say, I really, really would like it and appreciate it if you weren't have followed me on Twitter. The link is in the description. I have had it in there for every single video I've ever done, but never really requested for you guys to do it. And I want to expose my Twitter account because that's where you get all the latest news, updates, and links to the videos. And that would... well, I'd really recommend that you go and follow me to see all of that good stuff. And here is the next installment of Career Mode, and I hope you enjoy it. Hello and welcome back to another Pressy HD video. Today we have another Career Mode episode, and what a way to start the new, start after the transfer window, if you like, with a game against Cambridge, which is simulated. So that's a good way to start, isn't it? A simulated game. What a way to start the episode. Last episode we did wrap up the transfer window, if you didn't know already. It did span over 5 episodes that, which was a bit excessive, I suppose. But I think it was worth it. There was a lot of action in it and a lot of decisions which were vital to the future of the club. Naismith so far with the only goal this game. I would like to secure a pretty much broader win than this. But, it didn't quite work, so we only ended up with a 1-0 win. But in the cup, that doesn't matter. It was quite a risky simulation in the end when you look at it. Only being 1-0, that's quite disappointing. But again, we do come up against another promoted side through that of Cardiff City. And Cardiff were in the Championship last season, of course, and they were a decent team in the Championship, managed to get promoted via automatic promotion, I think, anyway, and Watford were the team to not get automatic promotion. But Lukaku is the man to open the scoring early on, 15 minutes in, as he turned his man, dribbled inside, and managed to, outside of the boot, hit it into the corner of the net. It's superb work by him. But as the ball is played forward by the Cardiff players, it's found at Bugstyler's feet, and Bugstyler does beat Tim Howard in the attempt to goal, and Tim Howard can't quite reach it or get a hand to it either. So Cardiff equalised pretty much 3 minutes after, and again, this is a reoccurring thing. Whenever we go ahead, we always seem to concede, or if we go behind, then we always seem to get one back. This is going to be a reoccurring thing over the current period, over Season 2, which you will be seeing over the next few episodes. And that's something that I'm going to have to mention for the future of the club. After hitting the post, Cardiff, though, did attack down the wing. Noon collects it down the wing, cuts inside, chips it towards Lafondre, the former Reading striker. But as it's found back at Noon's feet, he weaves in and out the defenders and intricately finds the players. But Baines' clearance was dismissively terrible. And as the ball eventually lands in the scramble at the Cardiff City striker, Theophile or whatever his name is, he's like a decent striker in this game and actually has a little bit of potential, I believe. He is the man to smash it in. He is the man to put them ahead, and it's the perfect end to the first half. And as we do go into the second, Barkley, ball skips past the defender with a bit of a step over, but in the end it is Lukaku who does equalise. So after going behind, we do get the goal back, and another split cutting pass is played through to Lukaku, who turns backwards in towards the area of the goal, and the goal is prevented by the Cardiff City keeper. So it is a corner kick, and it's a great opportunity to score from here on in. Lukaku also gets a yellow card in other random whereabouts the advantage was given, by the way. So Baines, he takes this corner short to Barkley. Barkley, he basically roulettes past the man, skills everybody up, then gets sandwiched by 2 players. And after such great skill from him, such quick ball control, such good feet, it was absolutely superb that Barkley actually managed to win the penalty. He did release the ball, and as the ball was released, the late challenge was put in. It wasn't good enough, and Leighton Baines is the man to step up. It was inevitable, after all the skills, that at one point during that attack, Barkley was going to be taken down. He was too quick for the very, very static Cardiff defenders, but Baines messes it up, and that is sacrilege. And that is the title, the match-deciding opportunity, which finishes 2-2. So, Leighton Baines misses, on a very rare occasion, of course, this penalty here. So that's not exactly a everyday occurrence for him. He normally converts penalties and managed to slot them home excellently. But this is the group of bloody death. Dortmund, Everton, Benfica and St Etienne in one Champions League group. It's going to be a struggle to get to the knockout stages, which was, of course, the request. We did beat Malmo in the qualifying rounds. Now we've got St Etienne, which is debatably the easiest of the 6 games in the whole competition. And early on, we do manage to unleash a shot with our new signing Paloschi, who we did get on a free last year to join on this season. But apart from that, nothing really occurred in that first half. And with that being said, we did go into the second half with quite a bright spark, and it did take a good 20 minutes for the first opportunity. But eventually, as Naismith catches the defender out, Naismith cuts inside, tries to beat the defender. He is fouled on the edge of the box. The advantage is given, and the near post shot is performed with excellent precision, excellent calm timing, and it's a great strike by him. It's superb to see Naismith getting such a goal like that, where he hustled and tussled and got his deserved reward. But as Naismith breaks away here, he is played into the goal. Naismith, he received the pass as it was slid through to him. Saint Etienne were pouring men forward to really get that equalising goal, but in the end it proved costly, and they were caught on the counter and punished for what they tried to do, which really didn't work in the end. You can see the fans celebrating. There are quite a lot of goal fans there, to be fair, and a lot of duplicates, which is disappointing to see. EA, you're meant to be improving your fan base on the stadiums, yet there's 3 of the same women sitting next to each other when you have the zoom in. I would like that to be improved. Of course, it can only be taken one step at a time, but as well, maybe even real people's faces. If maybe even some of their team, for example, scan their faces, because let's be honest, yeah, they look better than 2D cutouts, but they suddenly don't look superb. They sort of look like FIFA 6 players. And despite their consolation goal, we did manage to go on ahead and go on to get the 3 points from that game. So it's a good start in the Champions League, and it's not going to be an easy run-in, I can guarantee you that now, especially considering I played ahead. I know that for sure. And despite the fact that we are in third, and we've only had 4 games played in the Barclays Premier League, so it's a good start in the Premier League. Getting 8 points from 4 games isn't, well, it's not setting the world alight, let's be honest, but we've got the possibility here to get 11 points from 5 games, which really is a pretty good overall stat, which means we'd have only had, on average, just over 1 loss. So, here against Swansea City, we do have an opportunity to take them points, and Delafeu did take his time with that, and I was bloody nervous because he was so composed there that he almost ended up ruining the whole day. But straight from kickoff, Swansea did come forward, and despite the fact that we did take the lead early on, it is Sigurdsson who plays it into Routledge, back to Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson taps it over to Bonny, who slides it under Tim Howard, and it's a fabulous goal. I did like the movement and the build-up to that. It was really good work by Swansea, and that's just the sort of thing you expect from Gary Monk's side. Quick build-up, quick movement, and really straight from kickoff, we're back to square one and back on level terms, and Delafeu's goal means nothing. Of course, in the lead-up to the Delafeu goal, there was a fabulous shot by Lukaku, but apart from them 2 goals, absolutely nothing happened for the remainder of that half. So we did go straight into the second half, and jumping into it here, Lukaku manages to beat all the defenders, takes it round the keeper, and Flappy Hansky, well, it was inevitable for him. The former Arsenal flop, well, he flaps his hand out, as it's said in the name. See what I did there? And in the end, he's punished because it was inevitable that the penalty was going to be taken. And Baines, looking to make amends to what he did so badly against Cardiff in the previous league game, and the shot does find its way into the back of the net. Well drilled, and to be honest, it was pretty much certified that Leighton Baines was not going to miss that time. I really wish they would fix Baines' hair on here. He does grow it, but he has it to the side now. He doesn't quite look as scruffy anymore, does he? And Wilfred Bonny, of course, is quite upset with that, because that could be a goal-defining, match-defining decision and a match-defining opportunity. Lukaku would have scored it anyway. He managed to get the penalty and drew the penalty kick from Fabianski's hands. But as Dyer here taps it towards Sigurdsson, Sigurdsson's found with the space. Howard's caught in no man's land, leaving the angles open for the Icelandic midfielder to finish and slot home. So it's again a goal which Swansea came from behind and got it. So it's 2-2 here at Goodison Park. And, of course, it's not the best way to pretty much finish this 67th minute opportunity. The ball slid through and you could see the run, but Eric Dier or John Stones or whichever one it is, really needs to be further back there. We just didn't cover the opportunity very well, but the ball finds itself at Routledge's feet, who turns his man, finds the space, into the penalty area through Keith and Young, back into Bonnie's feet, Bonnie into Shelby, and it's not like he's getting a great reception. There's boos all around Goodison Park as the former Red scores against Everton to put Swansea ahead for the first time in this game. So Swansea in the lead through Jonjo Shelvey. It was a good shot by him, well drilled into the corner, but the man has got to get tighter. He threw himself in front of it, Eric Dier there. I think it's Dier, it might be Stones, but I think it's Dier, number 36. I think it's Dier, I might not be right though, so don't quote me on that. They look similar from top because they've got both like blondish, black, grey hair, whatever. But either way, as the finesse is attempted by Samuel Eto'o, nothing comes of it in the end as it smashes the upright, and it is the full time. So, full time here at Goodison Park. A disappointing result, but nonetheless, we can pick ourselves up from this. It's only one loss, and we are booed off, in fact, which isn't positive, of course. But either way, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button. I really, really enjoy this career mode series so far. So if you do as well, make sure you smash that like button to show the support. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. I've got FIFA 15 content all over it, so you can go and check that out. And I will see you next time.